You were such a rare breed. Like, I just like that's what makes me want to push for like go to another teacher, and he like refined it, and we worked on it to make it better. But ever since then, like, I've always been giving notes on production, and I'll be like, oh, I see the production being in this world and doing this, but I haven't like sat down and produced something. Actually, um, I've like all my like covers and like a song that I did called "Don't Tell Me I'm Pretty," all that stuff I like do at home or anything, but I love it, and I think that one day I will dive into it for sure.
I think you should. I mean, I'd really like to do more of it myself. I'm not like the best at knowing how to record my lessons on how to use like Pro Tools and I'm okay on Logic, but I'm not. I don't know how to use at all. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure, I'm sure you'll definitely get into it. I mean, this whole like with quarantining, I feel like I've been able, but I think I've learned like a lot of valuable lessons over the. Oh no, is she frozen or am I frozen? I can't tell.
I
Oh,
think we had a
sorry, you
free.
just.
I think you disappeared. Back. I can't work out if you're back or not because it just keeps. Yeah, I think you're back. Is that working?
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, we're good.
Been...
Tell us in the comments if you guys can hear us. I think it's good though. I think we're back on track.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
So question. What advice do you have for up and coming women in music?
I mean, I think we've kind of already sort of talked about it, but I think like the most important thing is like to believe in yourself, which sounds really cheesy, but I think it's so important to push for an idea if you feel like it's good, and to also remember that you know what's best for your music, and
Mm-hmm.
I think also to like surround yourself with people who believe in you and who can understand your vision and can push you forwards and support you is really important as well.
Mm-hmm. I agree completely. And yeah, just keep being your amazing self, and like
Yeah.
don't let yeah, like don't let people like, drown out. I feel like I hear so many stories of like, even sometimes for me, I feel like it can be hard to just really stick to your vision and like stand your ground, because there's so many opinions and so many people trying to shape you to something. I don't think it's
Yeah.
ever with malicious, and I think it's like everyone has an idea and everyone wants to, you know, everyone's excited. They want to, you know, relay their ideas, but you need to really like stick to your guns. And I feel like I'm still just starting with everything, so I have a long ways to go. But I've just like in the past few years, I've definitely learned that like like standing your ground, and believing in
Yeah.
yourself. Good, because sometimes you're like, oh,
Yeah.
what if I said, or I don't know. No, it is
Yeah.
good. It is good. You are good. You're
Yeah, it's really easy to doubt yourself though. It's like, yeah, but yeah, it's really important. What are like some of the artists that have inspired your music, do you think?
gosh.
Like, who did you listen to growing up?
Lady Gaga was one of
Oh
them.
yeah.
Like I had Lady Gaga on repeat. Like I still
I
do.
can
I'm
voice.
obsessed with Gaga. Hmm?
I can hear that in your voice. Like your voice is so rich and like strong and powerful, which is like, yeah, I can hear that influence.
I love Gaga. I love Beyonce, Rihanna, um, Ariana. Just like everyone who was just like super like such a boss, and their voices were just really like distinct and strong. I loved listening to even you. Like I listened to you. Like, I'm not even just saying like because we're doing a live. I genuinely listen to your music, and I like your songwriting inspiring to me. I'm being dead serious. Just like you're just people who had a very strong message, and you could just feel how genuine they were through their music. Those are the people that really inspired me growing up. But yeah,
yeah. No,
how about you?
Um, I mean, I kind of had such a like mix of different music when I was growing up because my mum is a concert pianist, and so she always loved classical music, and she didn't always really like everything like my dad would play. So it was like I was kind of like somewhere in the middle where I'd just like be playing classical music, and then like it was like the Beatles or like ABBA and like George Michael. It was like such a random like list of people that I would listen to, and but I think like the people I really loved were like Tracy Chapman was like one of like I just used to listen to that album over and over, the one with Fast Car, and I loved that so much. I love the songwriting.
It's good.
Yeah, she's so amazing. And I don't know who else like I mean now like on the new album I've been really inspired by Joni Mitchell. Like I'm such a huge fan of hers, but that was only a really recent thing and I don't really know why. I just like yeah.
No, these artists are like you said it was like random, but I think taking inspiration from all these different artists like is bound to make like when you feel inspired by a bunch of different music and a bunch of different genres, it's bound to be the outcome because you have yourself and all these other inspirations. So that's what makes you like Birdy, and no one else sounds like you because that's the beauty of it. So I think it's really cool that you listen to all these different artists growing up.
Yeah, well, I can always hear like little bits, or if I listen to a new artist or like some new music, I like then the next like kind of batch of songs I write, I'll be like, oh, I can hear like I kind of stole that a little bit, like you know.
No, I do the same thing. Literally, I started listening to a lot more rap music, and I'm not gonna like become a rap artist because like I just could not. Like, but like I'll just like even like the flow of some things or like how I word some certain things or even the concepts like it's like starts to like trickle into my songwriting, but it brings me to somewhere new that I've never been before, so it's cool.
Like it feeds the songwriting. Kind of need to like keep discovering new music. Oh no, is it frozen again? Oh no. Is it? It's probably because I'm like, always moving around. I've just noticed like the whole video you've been really still and I've been like going like moving so much.
No, I because like I have like 2 square feet to work with. So like I can't really go anywhere. Otherwise pacing. I love like moving and talking, but I literally can't. I mean like going from wall to wall. Oh no, I think you're like you're free.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna stay still because I think that's probably why it keeps freezing because I keep moving. Right. Yeah.
I think people are saying you're back in the comments. But I want to see if I have one more question. I'm gonna ask, do you have like a songwriting like vibe you like? Is there a certain food you like to eat, or like is there something you like to do before you write, or is it something that makes you feel more comfortable or anything like that?
I don't know. I mean, I definitely can't write like if I'm sad about something. I can't write about it. Like I can't write about that straight away. Like I need to wait like at least I don't know like 2 weeks or something or maybe longer for it to like process, and then I find that's when all the like ideas come out. And but I don't know, like most of the time I tend to write at like 4 in the morning, and that's like I don't know. I find it really hard to make myself go to sleep before 2 a.m. And yeah,
Oh,
so most nights I end up just up and I'm like writing into the night. I don't know about food. I don't know what food helps me write. Like maybe pasta is like my favorite food. That always makes me in a good mood. And what about you? How do you write?
honestly, I keep getting shocked because we have so many similarities with like our environment and how we write. But I'm the same way. I don't sleep early. It's really hard for me to sleep early, and that's when my best ideas come out, just like randomly in the middle of the night. I'll just hear something in my head, and then I'll be like, "Oh, like I want to do this," and I like to just have like water next to me, or just like little snacks, just so I can like snack on it while I'm working. But other than that, yeah, the nighttime works like really well for me as well. Really well for me as well. Mm. I don't, sometimes I'm like, I'm speaking and then I'm like, it makes sense, but it could have been worded a lot better.
No, I'm myself talk so much. I'm like, yeah, I find that really difficult. I much would prefer to just like sing through life than ever have to talk.
Me too. If I have to talk, I'm like, I don't know how to do this. It's not working. I, uh, especially like quarantining, I forgot how to like talk in general. I'm like,
uh, like seeing people again, you're like, I don't know how, I don't know how to speak to you.
yeah.
Yeah, strange, isn't it?
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was just saying it's like really weird. I've like become really like when I have to work in London, I'm like in my flat alone for like a few days because I don't want to see anyone, and then I go home to my family. And so it's like the few days that I'm alone, I'm like really weird when I get back because I've like not talked to anyone.
Honestly, I have so many things like in common with just the way that we are. Like I so annoying. I'm like, yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I do that too. Actually, I do. Like I don't want to be like weird or annoying, but I for real relate to like all of this. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think if I have anything else I wanted to ask you. Like I have so many questions in my head.
Where are you right now? Are you in Los Angeles? I have no idea where you are actually.
I'm
Just
I'm in
in
Canada.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, because I think someone had
Have
told
you
me
ever
that's
toured?
where you're from. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was
Say that
saying
again.
I'm so have you toured in Canada before?
Yes, I have. I've been to Montreal, and I've been to Toronto, which were amazing. But not a lot. Like I think that was like one trip we did, and the rest of it was in America. And, um,
Amazing. I'm in Winnipeg right now, which is like central. I don't know I don't know if you've ever toured here, but it's like the middle of Canada. It's quite it's pretty like empty.
what is like? Is it a big city there, or is that
So
countryside? What it is, sorry.
population Winnipeg. I'm gonna tell you. It says 749,000. Um it's like
Okay.
big.